Okay, hello everyone, it's me again, and this is going to be a continuation of sorts of the first video in which I have talked about not being good enough. And I was thinking about this quite a lot actually, and I've had a conversation about this with Edward, the friend I have mentioned in the first video. And we were talking about what does it mean? How does it feel not being good enough? And the conclusion of that conversation became something like that. Not being good enough is like, how do I put this? So when you are sitting in a bar with your friends and you are drinking and sipping on your cheap ass beer, and the only thing you can think about that, yeah, these are genuinely great people and I love them so much, but why do they hang out with a boring piece of shit like me? And that's all you can think about. And this kind of poisons every friendship and every relationship on numerous different levels, actually. And in an actual relationship, this is even worse because all you can think about, sorry, is that, yeah, my partner would be able to find someone 10 times better than me, someone with a better background, someone who's more financially stable, someone who has a better job, someone who looks way better than I do. And that's what you can think about, and it poisons you, it makes your brain rot in a few days. So yeah, that what it is basically. And the subtitle of the first video was dealing with this whole thing in the wrong way. And what I have meant by the wrong way is that the way I have been dealing with this, and I'm still doing it, kinda, which I'm not proud of, but yeah, I'm doing it. And that is overcompensation. So what I have failed to realize for many, many years is that being good enough is good enough. You don't have to think like me because that won't make you go anywhere. Maybe deeper into your own hellhole, but definitely not forward in life. Um, People don't expect you to be the very absolute best at everything. What they, I believe, expect is that for you to be yourself, to have genuinely good times with them, to experience things together, to just be yourself, to just live life. And I think this is going to be my goal for the next couple of months to be like that, because the problem is that I, as I have mentioned in the first video, I often said no to people when I was invited to somewhere, and I want to stop it. I definitely want to stop that. And I have said no many times because I consider that if I'm skipping a workout session or a practicing session or for a recording session or just anything really, then I'm sacrificing something. And that's a horrible mindset because, when you are sacrificing something, it means that you are giving something, like something actually huge. And you might not get back something of equal value. And I wanted to get something back, like something equally as good, if not bigger. And I was greedy. That's fucking greedy. That sucks. I'm actually ashamed that I have been like that. Because, you know, you can just do things for people. And I'm not saying that I'm doing them a favor by hanging out with them. Quite the opposite, actually. But what I mean that I can just hang out with people and skip workout sessions or practicing sessions without feeling like that these people owe me something, anything, because they don't. And why would they? Why would anyone? And it took me so long to realize that, and I was such an idiot, and I have hurt so many people with this. And I have been doing this shit since the end of high school. That was like, what, fucking 10 years ago? Fucking hell. Yeah. My god, my head is shiny. Holy shit. Sorry. Yeah, so my mindset regarding that has been horrible, consistently fucking horrible, and I'm trying not to do that because honestly, I think that having a good night with someone, and I'm not talking about partying or anything like that, just having a conversation that starts like 8 o'clock in the night and lasts until 6 in the morning or something like that, that that makes me feel a million times better than anything else in the world. And I miss having conversations like this. And this is the quality of stuff I would be able to sacrifice anything for. Like trading a 4 hour workout session for a 4 hour session of talking about love, life, music, fucking anything, snorting cocaine off of a goat's penis, anything, literally. I would do that in a heartbeat. I would skip it anytime. But right now, I don't really have people in my life who are, I'm not saying capable, but kind of capable or willing to have conversations like this. Not regarding the gold penis, but just in general. And I miss that. I really, really, really fucking miss that. And since I don't have these conversations or a social life in general, this makes me stick to my daily routine, the practicing, the workout sessions, yada 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 yada, even more. Because as I have mentioned, I literally don't have anything else in life. And what people usually say, when they're trying to climb out of depression and all that, is that you need to establish a daily routine to get your shit together. And I'm not going to lie. On the short term, this helps. In the first 6 months, 12 months, maybe even 18. That's quite a fucking long time. That's 1.5 years. But if you pick up hobbies that are very energy and money and time consuming, and you put them before people, when they are more important to you than people, which was definitely true in my case, then they stop being daily routines and they become mandatory chores. And those are horrible because the passion is gone. The enjoyment is gone. Everything that made you start these things in the first place is gone. Because these things become something that you feel like you must do in order to steer yourself, which is it's fucking retarded. I mean, you are yourself even if you are not doing those things. Like with these things, without those things, you are still you, and you are fucking beautiful. Love you all. Seriously though. So what you have to learn, and what I have to learn, what I am trying to work on, is that having a daily routine is amazing. Having productive hobbies that help you become a better person, fucking amazing. Handling these things as things that are more important than your social life and your friends and your family and your relationship, now that's gay. That's fucking gay. You can do that. I can do that. I won't do that. I will try my best, I promise, because that sucks color and enjoyment out of life. Because what you will end up with is, well, basically my situation. No friends, no social life, no energy, nothing. And you will find yourself sacrificing every little bit of energy and time that you have, time that you could spend with people, or at least getting to know new people, which is going to be the topic of my next video. But no, because you have these bad habits that you think define you, and you can't break out of those because that's the only thing you have in life, and you can't handle it like this. I can't handle it like this. So yeah, I really have to work on that as much as possible, because as of right now, I'm still handling this not being good enough thing in the wrong way. But for the first time ever, first time in the past couple of years, I can see the light. I can see the way out. I can see the error of my ways. Because for many years I have been like, oh my god, I'm such a fucking idiot. But I never went further than that. I never really thought about why I was an idiot, what I was doing wrong, because something was there, obviously. I've always known that it's kind of my fault. Because yeah, sometimes life is against you. But not always, not in everything. That's impossible. That's not how it fucking works. But now I know, at least now I have a guess what I was doing wrong. And it's going to be really hard to change this, because this is how I have lived my life. That was my life for a long time. But what I'm going to try now is actually message people back, actually have meaningful conversations. And I want to be able to say yes to things, especially invitations. Because I thought that one of the most important life lessons is to be able to say no to other people, but most importantly to yourself, to be able to draw a line. And that's still important, don't get me wrong, but you can really, really go overboard with this, like I did. And that's not healthy, because you end up saying no to things that you actually are interested in, that would benefit you, that you would like to do. And you can't play with people like this. You can't say no to an invitation and then just sleep for an hour, wake up and tell them that, hey, you remember you have invited me there and I told you to basically fuck off? Can we act like that never happened? And just go there? And you know what they're going to say? Fuck you. And they are right. Fuck you. You can do that. So I really want to work on being able to say yes, being able to, first things first, skip things, because I can't have these things to be more important than anything else in life, like especially not friends. And I also want to be able to manage my time better, because 4 hours of workout session is 4 hours if I do it in the morning, but it's also 4 hours if I do it in the evening. So how about, let's say I'm not ready to skip it, but I can wake up an hour earlier, get my stuff done, get the workout session done in the morning, sleep for a few hours, and by the time evening hits around 6 o'clock, I might have a bunch of energy again because I have just slept, and I can go out with my friends to have fun, stuff like that. So this is what I'm going to be focusing on right now. Time management and being able to say yes. And the hard part in that is saying yes without feeling guilty, without thinking like, yeah, I'm having fun, but I should be doing this and doing this. No, stop, fucking stop. I have to stop this. I have to be like, all right, we are doing this right now, we are having a good time. I have to do other things, but those are things I can do later today or tomorrow, or they might be things I have got done beforehand because I was preparing for that occasion. What I'm basically trying to say is that I'm 25 and I just realized this week that it's time to fucking grow up, and this is going to be the first step, and it's going to be really hard, and fuck me, I don't want to do it, but I have no other choice because I'm this close to end my fucking life. So yeah, anyways, thank you very, very much for watching and listening me crying about, well, my life in general. And yeah, further videos are about to come. I might actually improve my sound quality and my camera quality, probably in the next few decades. I'm a pretty lazy person when it comes to that, but it's going to happen. Or not, I don't give a fuck. Anyways, thank you very much and see you in the next episode.